Yo, what's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of May 2017. Sagittarius, I'm going to be posting daily astrology on my Facebook page every day from here on out. So go to my Facebook page, check it out. I'm going to be making this announcement every month from here on out because I'm getting a lot of new subscribers. So thank you to all my new subscribers that are coming in. I really appreciate it. And for all my existing subscribers, thank you very much for my loyalty. So you can find my Facebook page by typing Gregory Furlan in your Facebook search bar. Head there every day. Make sure to give me a like. Now I'm going to jump into your monthly forecast, for May 2017. The sun is going to be transiting the sign of Taurus throughout the month of May 2017, and Taurus is your sixth house. The sixth house has to do with your work, your daily life, and your health. So all throughout the month of May 2017, you're going to be pretty busy at work, Sagittarius, and you're going to notice this. This is also a time where you're going to be stepping up your fitness game. You're going to notice how much more health conscious you are during this time. You might even put in some more hours at the gym. That's going to be happening up until May 20th. On May 20th, the sun's going to shift into Gemini. Gemini is your seventh house. That's to do with all the one-on-one relationships in your life. So if you are a Sagittarius that's coupled up, then this means there's going to be a lot more focus on you and your significant other following May 20th. Now, if you're a Sagittarius that's single, you're going to be thinking about being in a relationship more during this time. And throughout this forecast, I'm going to talk about some influences that are going to help you enter into a one-on-one relationship. If that's what you want, Sagittarius, those are the main themes for you for the month of May 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on May 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication, turns direct finally in Aries. And Aries is your fifth house of true love, so it's been retrograding for quite some time, and Mercury's communication, so there's probably been some difficulty communicating about true love or romance, or if you're a Sagittarius that's coupled up, potentially you have difficulty communicating in your relationship with your significant other. Well, on May 3rd, that's going to stop. There's going to be more clear communication moving forward because Mercury is now turning direct in your area of true love on May 3rd. It'll be in this area until May 15th. So during this time, you're going to be communicating clearly about what you want when it comes to love and romance in your life, Sagittarius. So if you're single, you're probably going to have a better idea about what you want for your romantic situation. If you are coupled up, then potentially this just means clear communication between you and your current significant other. Now, this area also has to do with children. So if you're a Sagittarius that has children, there's going to be better communication between you and your children during this time. Also on May 3rd, the sun is in Taurus. It's making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces, and Pisces is your fourth house of your home and your family situation. Now, Taurus has to do with your work situation. So try to think about how this applies to your life, Sagittarius. How is your work situation and your home life situation correlated? So maybe some of you Sagittariuses have some sort of home business. So this aspect would suggest that if you do have a home business, that it's going very well. Potentially other Sagittariuses, they have some sort of opportunity for maybe some sort of job opportunity through a family member or somebody that you know through your family potentially. So look out for that one on May 3rd. On May 5th, the sun is in Taurus, your sixth house of work, daily life, and health. It's making an angle to Jupiter, which is retrograding in Libra, and Libra is your 11th house of your friendships and your social situation. So this suggests some sort of connection potentially between your work, your exercise, and potentially your friendship. So Sagittarius, who do you know in your life that you know from the industry that you work in, but potentially maybe you also know them as a friend, and potentially you've known this person for a while because Jupiter's retrograding, so that would suggest that potentially this person is from your past, possibly for some of you. So, but this angle between the sun and Jupiter on May 5th suggests that you might be changing direction. So if you have anybody in your life that fits the description that I just mentioned, potentially you're changing direction about this person. Potentially initially you felt one way about this person, now you might be feeling another way. You're gonna have to figure out how that applies to your life uniquely, Sagittarius. On May 10th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aries. It's making a conjunction to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, also in Aries. Aries is your fifth house of your true love situation. So you have Mercury and Uranus aligning in this area of true love, Sagittarius. And Mercury is the planet of communication, and Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. So It sounds like unexpected communication coming up in your love life situation, Sagittarius. So look out for that on May 10th. So, if you're in a relationship, then potentially your significant other could surprise you with something that they're going to say to you potentially on that day. And it could be vice versa. Potentially, maybe you're going to be the surprise. If you're single, this is maybe a good day to surprise someone that you're interested in. I think it would be really well received. Also on May 10th, there's a full moon in Scorpio, and Scorpio is your 12th house of secrets. So this is secrets coming to fruition, Sagittarius. So on May 10th, it sounds like following the full moon on May 10th in your area of secrets, following that event, there's going to be some kind of situation potentially that some of you, Sagittarius, are going to enter into. And this might not resonate that way for all Sagittariuses. We're talking about some Sagittariuses potentially just, something coming to a completion or something coming to a finalization or potentially letting go of something, because this is the final area before your sign, Sagittarius. Scorpio precedes your sign. This is the 12th house for you, and it has to do with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. Sometimes when there's a full moon here, you do see something come to an end. So if there's anything outdated in your life, Sagittarius, that you've been, maybe you've been holding on and your grip can't hold on anymore. Now all of a sudden the full moon hits on May 10th, and now it's time to let go. So that's going to resonate differently for all Sagittariuses on May 12th. Mars is in Gemini. Gemini is your 7th house of your one-on-one relationships. It's making a positive angle to Jupiter, which is retrograding in Libra. Libra is your 11th house of your friendships in your social situation. It also has to do with social media. So on May 12th, potentially, and Mars is a planet that has to do with sex and desire. So potentially you have a sexual attraction to somebody in your friendships on May 12th. So think about, who in your friends are you attracted to, Sagittarius? And it doesn't even have to be necessarily of an actual friend, like in your circle of friends. Like it could be like an acquaintance from social media potentially. Like maybe you just know somebody on social media, or maybe you've been looking at somebody on social media for quite some time. Maybe you're really sexually attracted to this person. This may be a great day to let them know on May 12th. On May 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aries. Aries is your 5th house of true love. It's making a positive angle to the North Node, which is in Leo. Leo is an area for you. Leo is your 9th house. That's to do with faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. So this suggests you communicating something about a faraway place potentially right around May 14th. Now, not all Sagittariuses are going to go somewhere far away around this time, but some may. So some of you Sagittariuses, it's like, did you just get back from somewhere far away? Are you in a faraway place watching this video? Or are you going somewhere far away? That's not going to be the case for all Sagittariuses. Some Sagittariuses might be having a positive communication with someone local who's from a foreign culture, or potentially other Sagittariuses are communicating to someone who's a spiritual figure in their life. On May 19th, Saturn is in your sign. So Saturn in Sagittarius, it's retrograding. It's making a positive angle to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in Aries. And Aries is your 5th house of your romantic situation. So here's another day where you can expect you can expect the unexpected when it comes to romance. And this is a positive angle between Saturn retrograding and Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. So whatever comes up in your love life on May 19th, potentially it's unexpected. Maybe all of a sudden you're going to just do something unexpected. Maybe all of a sudden you're going to have an epiphany about your love life, Sagittarius, potentially for some of you. And you're going to have some sort of awakening or potentially some sort of realization about true love in your life. Maybe some of you will all of a sudden be able to identify who is the person that you are truly in love with in your life, Sagittarius. And if you're happily coupled up, then obviously that's the person that's next to you. Now if you're single, or if you're in a relationship that's on shaky ground, well then potentially maybe it's somebody else. Now also on May 19th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Aries, this 5th house for you, the 5th house of true love. It's making what's called an opposition to Jupiter, which is retrograding in your area of friendship. So you have Venus on this end of the sky and you have Jupiter on this end of the sky, and they're facing off against each other. Now that's a difficult aspect. So it suggests that maybe somebody in your friendships is attracted to you, but there's some kind of challenge there. It's either there's like a block that they can't get through to you, or potentially you don't want them to. Potentially maybe they like you, but you're not reciprocating because maybe you had some sort of epiphany that you're in love with somebody else potentially. So Think about how that applies to your life, Sagittarius. On May 25th, there's a new moon in Gemini, and Gemini is your seventh house. Your seventh house has to do with all the one-on-one relationships in your life, Sagittarius. So this suggests new stuff coming down the pike for relationship in your life. Now, if you're a Sagittarius that's happily coupled up, then this suggests, the way new moons work, it's going to hit on May 25th, and then the 6 months that follow May 25th, all this new stuff's going to start coming down the pike regarding relationship in your life. So if you're happily coupled up and you're not engaged, potentially the 6 months that follow May 25th, you're going to get engaged. If you are engaged, then the 6 months that follow May 25th, potentially you're going to get married. If you're already married, it just means new stuff coming down the pike for you and your significant other in the 6 months that follow May 25th. And if you're single, or if you're in a relationship that's on shaky ground, potentially there's somebody new coming in, or just a new romantic situation that's coming down the pike for you, Sagittarius, following the 6 months that follow May 25th. So I think that's all I have for you this month, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for watching this video. My Facebook page is Gregory Furlan. I'm posting daily astrology every there, so make sure to head there and check it out. Check out the forecast for your sign every day. Make sure to give me a like while you're there. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.